Hello, beautiful spirit. Yes. This is your clarity report from your clarity queen for the sun in Taurus and the new moon energy that's still lingering around, even though it was officially yesterday. And technically, we are in the moon of Gemini today. The new moon energy is still here. It'll be here for another 3 days of powerful energy to utilize. And this is your clarity report. Come through. Yeah. All right. As always, starting with the tarot cards we have. Now, this is interesting. And I'm going to read it as both. We have some choices. We have some choices. So, right now, the breakdown we have solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, Two of Cups, Four of Cups, Queen of Cups. Cups energy is water energy, emotional energy. So guess what? We in our feelings today. But anyway, let's begin with this one. All right, so this came out sideways. And so with lunar eclipse, I'm gonna go ahead and start since we're in the water sign and the moon sign. Come on here. I'm gonna start with lunar eclipse. Deep emotional cleanse. Deep emotional cleanse about 3 months. Subconscious reveal. New emotional cycle, seeing clearly, divine aid and endings. Divine aid and endings, all right? And then if you read it from the opposite side, we have solar eclipse. Big change, big changes are a coming. Come on here. Big changes are coming. So timing is about 6 months. We went from 3 to 6 months. Find your inner truth. Catalyst for change. Catalyst for change, transformation, cosmic trigger, and beginnings. So I love how it says beginnings and endings. One side is beginnings, the other side is endings. And so usually when you have two cards like this that are on the side, it reminds me of a choose your adventure book. I don't know if I'm aging myself, if you know what I'm talking about, but choose your adventure book allowed you the power to skip to page, let's say 133, or you can go and stay at and go to page 64. All right. But either way it goes, you were left at a cliffhanger. And at the end of this cliffhanger, they gave you two choices to pick between these two pages. And you, my dear, were able to choose which path you wanted to go. Well, right now, this is an energy check in, right? And so, utilizing the perfect energy right now, since we have 4 planets in Taurus, which is that wonderful, homey feeling of security, concern about our possessions, what we value. These are the times where we have to ask ourselves some questions. So, let's go ahead and look at the other cards to get a bigger picture of what's being asked. We have Two of Cups, a loving exchange. This is a beautiful, powerful, positive card. It's love all around it. It's partnership. It's two people coming together for a closeness, for a harmonious building and blending of something. So we have companionship, mutual feelings, new partner come through. Somebody's out here meeting somebody new. Come on with this. Somebody's telling a story about beginning, while maybe somebody is having a story of endings, or it could be a little bit of both. How about that? We also have agreement and in sync. So this is again when two beautiful, powerful energies come together. And this also is in Venus, which Taurus is also is a representative of Venus. That's their planet. Come through. All right. And so it gets deeper. Then we also have Moon. Both of these are Cancerian cards. We have Four of Cups. Self-serving disinterest. Self-serving disinterest. We have missed opportunities, bored, dissatisfaction, unmotivated, depression, reluctant, weary come through. I could see why these two polar opposite energies, you know what? It's becoming very much more clear about, again, choose your adventure around here. We have some significant choices out here. And right now, it's time to, if we're on a seesaw, pick a side. Okay. And then underneath the deck, we have Queen of Cups, creative idealist, emotionally connected, being in the flow, deep feelings, empathic, Intuitive, psychic, loving. I love this. Okay, so the majority of the energy is a loving energy. It's a partnership energy. It is now for those, maybe this, hold on, miss opportunities. If you are in the process of um, dating, of meeting some new people and out here in the dating game, be aware, be conscious of this love filled energy going on. Remember, Taurus is in its home planet of Venus, and Venus is all about love. So if you're feeling very mystic, you're feeling very psychic, you're feeling very in tune or tapped into your intuition, and love is in the air, and everything is just beautiful roses and flowers. And just dawned on me as well, Mother's Day is on Monday. And so there is a sense and energy of showing those who we love and appreciate some signs of affection, whether that's or tokens of affection, whether that's a card, whether that's dinner out, whether that's okay, so the energy of doting on that partner comes through. I have a feeling there will be a lot of mothers being taken out this weekend, and it's coinciding with this wonderful energy reading. And so, yes, be the mothers of civilization, which I am, since I've never given birth, but I am a mother of civilization as I continue to teach and pass on all things that I learned. Here we go. Utilize this energy right now. So even though we're feeling like we have missed opportunities or we're feeling unsatisfied or depressed or unmotivated, please utilize and harness this wonderful cup energy to excuse me, to definitely work out the kinks to get you back into a level of flow of love, appreciation, gratitude, sharing of one's appreciation for those who, even if it wasn't biologically raised, you weren't raised biologically by family. Remember this: we create our family, whether it's the closeness of friendship, whether it's someone who wound up being foster parents and adoptive parents. Love can be shared amongst all. All right. So show sign of appreciation. And if you feel like you're getting into a space of sadness about it or anything, then it's time to go into a deep emotional cleanse about it. Because there's a reason why this cups is out here. And so for those who are feeling unsatisfied, dissatisfied, or unmotivated, it's time to check into that energy and then flip it. For the big changes are coming. Be a catalyst for change. You don't like what you're feeling or what's going on. It's time to change and switch some things up. Hey, and listen, I am not only getting downloads and giving them to you, I'm also listening for myself. Been doing a whole lot of new things out here, and you will be seeing them out here in this atmosphere, on these internets, and all kinds of stuff. So hear me when I say, sometimes you got to shake things up. You got to go big. You got to look just like my hair. You got to go big, right? Be bold about it. Now, because Taurus energy is all about, again, career, possessions, security, monies, finances, home, uh, um, being stable, because Taurus energy brings a lot of stable energy of wanting to be stable in life and comfortable with luxurious things wrapped around and in their house and on their bodies and wherever, just living the life of luxury come through. And I love it. I'm married to a Taurus, so I get it. I definitely get it. Utilize that energy as well to dote on you. Cups energy also brings about, again, this emotional, it talks about, again, emotional cleanse. Self-care is always important. Find the time to express the beauty of you. You, my dear, are your best artwork. So please take the time to care for it, prune yourself, manicure yourself, hair done, nails did, everything did. It does not matter if you are male or female. Private time, self-care time is loving care to the temple, to the body, to the first house that you reside in. Come through. Somebody had to hear that message. Yes, somebody had to hear that message. Come on here. Now, I pulled out the career and finance cards, and what popped out? Boom. Writer. First one that came out. Stories matter. I like this. Stories matter. Your words have power to influence others. Find out how you can contribute. Your words have power to influence others. Find out how you can contribute. A career in social media management, book writing, content writing, or blogging could be for you. Come on here. I feel like this, but I already did my reading, but I'm loving this reading already. Yes, because this is what I've been doing as well. So I am taking, thank you that I know I'm on the right track. I am taking heed. I am listening to the message. Remember, this is collective energy reading. I love it. And then the last one we have, use words and visualize it as you write. Write them to manifest more money into your life. Use words and visualize it as you write them to manifest more money into your life. I love telling people all the time when it comes to what we say, what we think, what we express, what we do, we are in the process of sharing energy. And also with our words, we are spelling. We are spelling. Come through. So be aware of what you are saying, what you are writing, what you are visualizing, what you are processing and doing. Let it lead you to your doing to create more momentum of those finances. Again, definitely a Taurus. Taurus influence of definitely getting those finances together. And underneath the deck, we have mechanic. Mechanic. Who out here was debating whether or not they should be a mechanic? Here we go again. Now, I had a personal aha moment. I got to make sure, to share this to a particular person. So, yes, mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. Mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. I'm hearing a message of whatever dealings, problems, challenges, disagreements that may have occurred with a disagreement or argument of something. Know that if you really cherish the relationship, if you really have two willing parties that want to make the change, then I say I'm down for it. It may be broken, but all is not lost. Take the chance. Take the chance and reach out. If you really want the relationship to work and the person is willing to listen to whatever it is you have to say, because you know whether or not somebody is in an open space for that, then go for it. Mend it. It may be broken, but all is not lost. And that's more than a reason why there's water energy and this emotional cleanse and all this other stuff. There's a partnership that needs healing. There's a partnership that needs to be revived and talked to and nurtured, because Queen of Cups definitely brings about a nurturing energy as well. So a loving nurturing energy. Tap in, come through. Now also consider a career as a mechanic in automotive, aerospace, or a repair technician. Consider a career as a mechanic in automotive, aerospace, or repair technician. And under the last one is you have the ability to easily fix your finances, but a sacrifice may be needed. You have the ability to easily fix your finances. I'm sorry, I'm having a personal download happening because I know who this message is for directly. Oh my God. You have the ability to easily fix your finances, but a sacrifice may be needed. Come through. So, in the space of how I'm delivering, I'm definitely going to say a lot of times when we make decisions about something, we have an idea about a goal, right? But in order to receive the blessing that universe is providing, because you done prayed hard, you done manifested, you've spelled out what you wanted, you've written out your goals, you've made a vision board, but When the opportunity does come, it may not be as picture perfect as you thought or as you envisioned. Know this, everything does happen for a reason. And there's a reason why you will be given the opportunity. Now, you have choices like we always do in this life. You can choose this one or you can choose that one, okay? Or you could just say, I'm not doing it at all. But know this, something worth having, something worth that you've been praying for, wanting, desiring, and working hard to create, it will come with some form of a sacrifice. For what I'm doing in the more of the branching out with my brand and what I'm doing with my business, there is a sacrifice of less sleep. There is a sacrifice of more time staring at computers. There's been a sacrifice of me not being able to do my cooking shows like I really want to because I'm bogged down with a lot of more responsibilities to get things done. Hey, does it make me uncomfortable? Yes. Is it a sacrifice? Yes. But I also envision the bigger picture. Everything is happening for a particular reason. And I must surrender and flow with the tide because I am a firm believer, because I have faith of a mustard seed, that I'm being directed to where I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to be doing and how I'm supposed to be doing. And I repeat, I must listen. Listen, it's the cognizance in me, it's the inner knowing, it's the inner seeing. I see it, I hear, I am being guided. And so I shared my story with you to have an impact in the sense of just because the vision may not be 100 to what you envision, you still got to be open to go to the next step, to see where the next step is going to lead you. Because I promise you, if you're doing it with good intentions and you set it in the space of saying, I please lead me for my best, highest good. Once you've set that intention, then let go and ride out where the direction is taking you for your best and highest good. So whatever the sacrifice may have to be, a change of the job, a change of the location, moving, or sacrificing late nights, or not getting the hours of sleep you were getting before, but making those, or traveling, whatever the case may be open, come through. I done dwelled on that long enough. Now, I have some new cards and I'm so excited they finally came. I did a Kickstarter with for a fellow tarot reader, and her cards finally, Lord, we started with this, I want to say last October, September, October, when the cards finally came, and I'm so glad. There are the Intuit Astro Persona Oracle deck, okay? The Intuit or Astro Persona Oracle deck. And so these cards are broken down by sun, moon, all the planets, the risings, and then they did all of these 12 zodiacs for each one. So these are a lot of cards. I definitely will be doing a review on all of these cards, but I decided to pull out the moon cards and shuffle those up to see what was the persona energy out. And guess what? What we have is first one up, moon in the fifth house, Leo. I will. Okay, moon in the fifth house of Leo, I will. Needs to be needed by others. And here's some motherly energy right here. Come through. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I surely miss look, I surely miss May. I do, but I know she's still here. God bless her. God bless her sweet soul. Okay, yeah. Okay. So anyway, so we have needs to be needed by others, kind-hearted, competitive about love, serious about love, thrives on change, dramatic, expressive, generous giver, impulsive, passionate, uninhibited. Okay, so those are some of the key words that goes about it. Competitive about love and serious about love is definitely yelling at me. You are an intense and generous lover, but take care not to be more attached to the game of love than the person upon who you bestow your love. Ooh, let me read that again. You are an intense and generous lover, but take care not to be more attached to the game of love than the person upon who you bestow your love. Oh my. Okay, to be more attached to the game of love than the person upon whom we bestow. So sometimes a lot of us get into these phases where we fall in love with the idea of love, not knowing or not really concern about the work that actually goes with being in love. See, we have a lot of people who say, yeah, I want somebody. I want to be with somebody. I want to spend my life with somebody. But when we get that particular person, are you going to be ready to make compromising change? Because it's no longer about you and your world anymore. You asked to share your life with someone, you get someone who wants to share their life with you, and now all of a sudden you may be out here saying, I can't do this and I can't change, and this person want me to do this, and I'm not talking about changing you as the person itself. It's more of, if you know a person, if a person can't sleep with a light on in the middle of the night, then but you like to watch TV. I'm telling a story. You like to watch TV, then if anything else, make sure that the TV is away from that person so that they are able to sleep. Compromises like that. Or, for instance, you like to have dinner early at 6 o'clock, but your partner likes to eat late at like maybe 8 or 9. Do you still eat or do you wait for them? Either way it goes, have a true understanding that you can't get mad because they're not hungry at 6 o'clock. You have your meal, and when they come in or ready to eat at 8, you can make a decision to come sit with them while they're eating, or let them eat in peace and you meet up again. But it's all about compromise. And again, falling in love with the idea of love, but you also got to be open to what comes along with love and that part. So it goes back again to partnership. Yes, partnership. That was the leading card. Changes have to be made. Okay, somebody's going through arguments, somebody is going through disagreements, somebody's going through a way of relationships are in a transformative phase right now. And so right now, that's all right. It's okay. Speak, speak, my dear. Speak your words with love. Speak your words with compassion. Speak with understanding so that it can be it can be mended. It can be mended. Write out what you want to say. To if you're having a hard time saying it off the cuff and off your brain, write out what you want to say to your significant other. But share love, share understanding, share compassion. I promise you, it'll go somewhere so much further and faster when you have compassion leading you on. Come through. I love that. Yes, it's gonna work itself out. Come. All right, and underneath the deck we have Moon in fourth house, Cancer. I feel so some more Cancerian energy, because remember these two cards, the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups, were both Cancerian energy. So here we go. Now we got Cancer Moon. Okay. Longing for belonging. Oh, that's cute. Longing for belonging. Aesthetic taste, artistic flair, observant, yearns for home. Sounds like a Taurus. Yearns for home, even though it's Cancer. Attached to mother security, nostalgia. Come through Mother's Day. You better tell the people who then mothered you and nurtured you how much you appreciate them. Nostalgia. Home is a refuge. Shy. Moods fluctuate by lunar cycle. Moods fluctuate by lunar cycle. The message is, with intense, almost clingy feelings towards mother and home, you value comfort, security, and heirlooms. Take time to beautify your home. With intense, almost clingy feelings towards mother and home. This is the perfect message as we creep up to Mother's Day. Oh my goodness. With intense, almost clingy feelings towards mother and home, you value comfort, security, and heirlooms. Take time to beautify your home. Well, that message is quite clear. Take time to please beautify your home, just like a Taurus would. for security of their own, but also nurturing. And again, some of us may be going back home to meet up with mother energy or aunties or whomever, because again, motherly energy can be shared amongst many roles of many women have been doing it all the time for years as surrogate mothers to people, to the neighbors' kids, to nieces, to nephews. And so this is the energy definitely to go ahead and nurture your motherly divine feminine energy, because that is earth energy as well, definitely feminine energy. And also for those of us who are missing motherly energy, that are have already made their transition, hear me when I say my heart cries out to you, as I truly do understand. And I will also suggest that you please reach out to a surrogate if need be, whether that's a mother's friend, family members, whatever you need in this moment. For me, it's also a mother-in-law for motherly energy in this time. And so I don't know. Last year I was busy preparing for my mother's homegoing celebration party, so I really didn't have time to really process. But this one, I will say, is very much hitting me. And so my again, I'm sending a shout out to all universal energy, all mothers of the civilization, mothers of our past, our present, and future mothers. I'm sending out much love energy to one and all. And know that if you are in a process of, and that's probably why there is a deep emotional cleanse as well, know that mother energy is still here. Reach out for those if you're having a hard time, and know that love is all around. Please, just because they are not here in the physical, they are still here in the spiritual. Say their name. Create an altar if you feel comfortable. I will be preparing flowers and all some little things and trinkets for my mom right under her picture. And I say this with all love. You are not alone. I am here with you. And so I definitely understand that. And the crazy part about it is I will be posting, oh yeah, your girl did something definitely new. I created a newsletter. And so if you would like to be a part of the newsletter, by all means go to the website, include and type in your email address, or take the time out to attach yourself, get the free gift of the PDF or how you could work your magic with the 7 days, as I'm still getting the class together and I'm getting so excited with the content and everything. Yes, I am having a class coming up in about 3 weeks. I will be promoting that in a minute. I'm getting everything done, but right now I got to honor my mom. She's first priority right now. And so I say all of that to say that I did hire a wonderful videographer. Shout out to Kali in Chicago. And he did a beautiful finished product. And I will be, in honor of my mom, I will be sharing that. And so by all means, send an email so you can get more information on the course. It's a 3-day course. All right, about an hour and a half. And yeah, about hour and a half, and for 3 days. And again, it's just so awesome. Again, work your magic, learn your magic, learn how to, in moments like this is where magic really is important, so that it, or should I say, for me, it's helped me tremendously during this transition without having the physical part of my mom here, and support, love and support from others. But I really believe and know for a fact it's also my spiritual closeness. And so I'm here. That keeps me productive, keeps me moving forward, keeps me going, and so I can have more highs than I have lows. And so there's power in that. And if you are, my dear, struggling with that, by all means, this message may really be hitting you. And know that you can also learn these tips and tricks to help you navigate through the sadness, through the hurt, or as I first was feeling, abandonment, because my heart was broken. But it was again, after I cried my tears, I had to connect back to the spiritual, the emotional logic, the emotional logic of it all, and bring it together to remember that she is with me always. And so I'm inviting you to do the same. Come join me in the class. If nothing else, you will not be bored. You will definitely be entertained. You will always be entertained with me, with the class, and it's going to be interactive. It's going to be, I'm just so excited. I'm definitely going to have downloadable PDFs to help you along with your journey and some other little tips and tricks and things like that, because I can talk forever about this kind of stuff. But I love it when I have results and I got to share it with the world. And so, anyway, anywho, let me stop. That is your clarity reading. And again, as always, please give this video a thumbs up. Please feel the need to subscribe. It helps with my analytics. It helps me, and hit the notification button so you can stay abreast of everything that's going on. And again, those thumbs up helps me a lot. It's great karma. It really is. When you do something of goodness, even with the smallest task, you will be surprised about how much goodness comes back to you for that little bit of action. I promise you. And so please get in the habit. Thumbs up. And as always, remember to shine your light. I am a firm believer if everyone wants to shine their light, and I mean brightly shine their light, my dear. Oh my goodness. It's a domino effect. No one would be in darkness because, again, you never know who you may inspire. And so it's a domino effect. And those steps, definitely during these times of mourning or missing family members and things like that, reach out and shine your light so that you can be a glowing beacon of hope, shining and helping someone who may be lost, who may be sad, who may be hurting. And so just shine, shine so they can see you and know that they're not alone. Mwah. For all the mothers, I appreciate you. I send you loving energy. Mwah. And I send loving energy to my mom and loving energy when I send out this video of this homegoing celebration. And as we celebrate my queen, Joyce Ann Smith, come through. Yeah, queen. All right. So she made me the woman that I am. And look, I lived through her for 9 months. Now she lives through me in this second saga of this lifetime. Come through. And so I appreciate that. All right. I'm done enough. Take care. Mwah. Have a good one. Enjoy your Mother's Day weekend. And I'm going to figure out what to do with mine. I got to get creative. I'm through. All right. Bye till next time. Still be on the lookout for those videos. Food for the body, food for the soul. I'm going to get to them. Just again, I'm working on it, but this course I'm more excited about. So I got to keep working on that. But take care. Enjoy. Bye.